What's going on, friends? Juliette here. Hope you guys are staying well and you're staying safe. Today we're going to be looking at another origami episode. But first, if you guys haven't had a chance to check out our Facebook page, please do. We got some great posts on there from the educators, especially when it comes to our Rooted on Tour mission. Definitely check out what that's all about. Participate if you can. Let us know your adventures and great ideas. We would love to hear from you guys. Also, stay tuned because we are hard at work making the Rooted website, which is a new website we're making. It'll have all of our science, tech, engineering, arts, agriculture, and math projects on it. You'll have PDFs of lesson plans that you guys can do right at home. You guys get to check out all of our videos. It's basically a one-stop shop for all the awesome stuff that Rooted does. Today, like I was saying, we are going to be making, I don't know if I say this without laughing, Baby Yoda. Now, Baby Yoda took the world by storm in the movie or TV show? In The Mandalorian. It's either a movie or a TV show. Clearly, I haven't watched it. Nonetheless, I do know that Baby Yoda is a pretty big deal, and I can see why. He's kind of cute. So today, we're gonna delve into the world of origami and try to make a Baby Yoda. Let's get cracking. Alrighty, you guys, for this origami we are going to need 2 sheets of paper. We're going to need an orangish brown sheet and we're going to need a green sheet. This is because Baby Yoda wears orangish brown clothes and he is indeed very green. Now when you're making this origami, don't worry too much about perfecting the folds. If your lines aren't 100% crisp or if your folds aren't completely accurate, it's a very forgiving origami, and if you make a couple mistakes, it's really not going to show in the end product. I even made a couple mistakes in my folds when I was first starting out. Don't give up on this. It may take you a try or two to figure out how to make some of the folds, but I promise you, you will be able to figure it out. It isn't too difficult. But stick with it, have patience, and I promise you that you will get to the end product. Now, for some of you guys that have been wondering, some fun origami facts include, from Art Class Curator, I quote, "Origami is the art of paper folding which originated in Japan as late as the 17th century. And that, you guys, is a very, very, very long time ago. Classic origami usually consists of 1 sheet of paper with no cuts in it whatsoever. That is usually folded using a series of standard origami folds to create intricate designs." Now this is kind of like the origami butterfly that we made in an earlier episode. Now these triangular folds here on the bottom and top of the coat are what used to trip me up when I was first trying this out. As you can see here, just fold the little triangle inward and then just fold it in on itself. When you open up that flap, just sort of poke that triangle right through and it folds right in on itself. Now onto the head, you guys are going to want to make just a standard diagonal fold. on each side of the square piece of paper. Try to make these lines as crisp as you can and as even as you can, because it'll give you a really great starting point and a firm foundation to create the rest of Baby Yoda's head. Here's a fun editing fact for you guys. I was following along with a couple different pamphlets, PDFs, and videos while I was making this video to make sure I was making the folds correctly. So I was kind of hunched over my tripod at the kitchen table trying to do this video, so please excuse some of the technical difficulties as I'm trying to figure out some of the folds myself. Once you have a good triangular start to your paper, you can just take that corner edge right there and don't fold it down like I was about to do. Fold it upwards like this to the center line. There'll be a clear defined center line there, and you just bring that corner right up to the middle point and fold as crisply as you can. Once you guys are set with that, just flip it right over and do the exact same thing with a new set of corners. Bringing those corners up to the center line and folding as crisply as possible. Remember to make these couple of first steps as neat as you can, because it'll just make making Baby Yoda easier as we progress through this together. Now that this part is done, you guys just want to flip your paper over one rotation and you will see sort of a triangle fold that you guys are going to want to bring that paper up. It'll actually fold really nicely onto the center line. And that little triangle has folds in it that if you were to squish it together, it kind of just folds in on itself like that. Just squish in the triangular fold and it forms a point. Do the same on both sides. And then flip your paper over. Then you want to take the bottom corner and bring it up to the top, like so. Now for this ear flap, you guys are just going to want to bring in the ear onto the center line. There's a line right there down the middle that you'll see. And you're just going to want to fold in the ear right up until that center line and make a crisp fold. Once you have that ear flap folded, you'll just want to open it up. Sort of open the cavity up, and then you guys will see it'll fold pretty neatly. And it'll look like a diamond shape. Just fold along those lines. And as we enjoy the technical difficulties, a fun fact on origami. According to Japanese legend, if you make 1,000 paper cranes, it is said that your most cherished wish will come true. Fun fact. Pretty soon though, I'm back, not with 1,000 paper cranes, but with a correct fold. There we go, it's a good diamond shape now. Now we just have to do the exact same thing on the other side. Fold the ear in on itself to meet up with the center line. Then when you're ready, just open up the cavity. and create a fold. Boom. When you guys are done with that, take that diamond shape, open it up, and you're gonna see another center line right there. You guys are gonna wanna open that up and make another fold. So you're kind of spreading out the diamond shape. See right here, that line? You're gonna wanna bring that up and out on each side of the diamond. Kind of spreads its own wings that way. This part took me a couple tries to get right, but you guys will get the hang of it. Just do the same thing on the other side. Bring that corner up. You're gonna wanna sort of bring it out from the bottom, bring that fold out from the bottom. Spread it out till it makes a larger diamond shape than what you already have. Bring that fold out and fold down. Easy peasy. Baby Yoda is definitely coming together at this point. Right now you guys are gonna wanna take the corners of that large diamond shape and fold those corners in. Yep, you guessed it. We're gonna fold those corners in on themselves. Once you're ready, just fold that triangle in, kind of like how we did with Baby Yoda's tunic. And it kind of just folds in on itself. It's pretty simple. Same thing with the other side. Open it up and poke that triangle in. You guys are going to want to do the same on the other side, folding in the triangles like so. You don't want them to go too far, you just need to make a slight fold. They don't need to be too large. Then just open them up and poke right through. This gets really easy as you practice. It won't be too difficult after 1 or 2 tries. So on the front, Baby Yoda has a almost perfect hexagon for a face, which means that he has a 6-sided shape for a face. So turn him around and you'll see a improper shape, I would say. That's the side you're gonna fold the top corner down onto. So just bring that top corner down. It doesn't need to come all the way down to the bottom. Just make a small fold so that the top of his head looks smooth. There's no bumps. But Baby Yoda wouldn't be Baby Yoda without some big ears, so we're gonna get working on those. What you're gonna do for these is fold the ears till it's flush with the face, meaning it's touching the corner of the origami face, so that no side is jutting out. You want it nice and smooth. Then you're just gonna wanna fold the tip of the ear to make the fold touch the back end of the head. Just like so. There you go. You guys are going to want to do the same with the other ear. Just bring that ear all the way to the corner. And to make another ear flap, just bend it back a little bit.
This part doesn't need to be perfect, there just needs to be some space between the two ears. When you guys are done, you're gonna have a Baby Yoda face that looks like this. We're almost complete. When you guys are ready, flip Baby Yoda over and bend his ears toward the center line. If you were to pull out his ear on the good side of his face, you'll see a line there. You're gonna wanna bend that ear, the bottom corner of the ear, towards that line, and then fold the ear back into place. And to help hold the ear in place, you're gonna bend that corner point behind his head up. That holds his ear in place. Using the same technique, do it on the other side. Open the ear cavity up. Pull it out a little bit. You guys will see that line right there. That's what you'll want to fold the ear onto. Take that top part, fold it downward, makes his ear scoop a little bit, and then just bring that fold back. That's the fold we made earlier. Just bring it right back to its original position. Give it a good squeeze. Doesn't need to be perfect. And then just fold the corner point up. Like I said, doesn't need to be 100% perfect. Just fiddle around with it a bit until you have his ears, or the inside of his ears, facing you, like so. To complete the look, just fold the top corners of the ears behind his head. Just fold them down a little bit so they're not poking up above his head. Just makes his face look a little bit neater. No need to be perfect, just give it a little squeeze. There we go. Alright, you guys are doing a fantastic job if you're following along with this. We are almost done with Baby Yoda. We just gotta fold the front flap into the face pocket. When you open up his head, you'll see a couple pockets. Just fold the front flap into one of the pockets to keep it nice and secure. But Baby Yoda wouldn't be complete without a face and a mouth, would he? So be sure to decorate however you want. I'm just doing a simple eyes, nose, and a smile. Unlike classical origami, we are using the 2 sheets of paper. Obviously, we have Baby Yoda's body and his head together. So you guys are going to take his body and slip his head right into one of the flaps. A little bit of tape, just attached to the bottom of his head on that little triangular part, and slip it in to his body. There we go, you guys. We have a Baby Yoda. Congratulations. This was a pretty hard thing to do, but you guys did a great job.
Thanks for bearing with me, guys. I hope that you enjoyed watching this video. Once you guys get the hang of doing the folds, it'll be super easy, but don't worry, even for me, it was a little tricky learning some of the folds. This activity total took about, once I get the hang of it, about 15 to 20 minutes, I'd say. So definitely try it. It is super fun, and the end product is very adorable. If you liked the video, give us a like. That'd be great. Also, if you haven't had a chance to check out our Facebook page, like I said, definitely head on over there and check that out. And stay tuned for our Rooted website. Our team's working really hard to get that set up, and we cannot wait to show you the final product. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Remember, stay safe and try something new. See you guys next time.